to a flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
I think there were dogs here.
So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Capolso. Glacius.
Angelica, all three.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Accio. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to,
Did she now? I'll give you this book, if you humour me by answering...
quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue. Hence, I have created a small quiz. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all... they don't value knowledge the way I do.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few... Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer... The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, which ball in...
The Quaffle.
That's right. When true or false, Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as a... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have... And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next...
I'm sorry. I don't...
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio! Descendo! Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you in his owl.
Revelio!
There you are. The cross-wands duelist to beat.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before...
You wanted to discuss my
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your...
Thank you, Professor.
As I suspected they would. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the... Of course, the guide isn't the only measure. I've heard that you were able to... Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite...
Thank you, Professor.
Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork, it'll be the end of the year in no time, and I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that, until then, well done. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Revelio. Aloha, Mora.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need.
Revelio.
Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Warmed my heart to see your existing pathology, dare I say, blossom.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Descendo! Accio! Revelio!
That's the last time I ever put you.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your...
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but talent and resolve are a potent combination.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to you. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you. To practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Diffindo!
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Some kind soul help me.
I do not pay for all these small things to be rewarded with a house full of hexes. Your father's in St. Mungo's to get his horns removed, and it's taken the house for a week. Awake! You will the hexes. No, I will bring you...
You'll never believe...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the script?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little different. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with...
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only...
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook, references to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power.
And you think this relic might be able to save...
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially...
I see no reason to...
I'm glad you agree. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
Revelio!
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous.
Compulso!
I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with you. Going after that relic. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were.
I knew his parents died, but
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar. Sebastian and Anne were helpless.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically... Please avoid anything to do...
Those references in the book seem
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems... I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but... It would mean a lot.
Would like to speak with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke.
Indeed. Deke thought you might...
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the...
I see. What do I...
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals, and you have...
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Levioso! No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio. Levioso. Oh, no, you don't. Revelio. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Accio! Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
And it's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spell can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Professor Howard will never believe this.
It's always nice to see a familiar face. Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Good work if you can get it.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought this.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestral, then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them. Deek's no herbology professor, but some plants here seem...
Could you remind me what I'm...
Release them into the same vivarium, then use the pen to start the process. Come and see.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I have the
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to...
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air...
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assault. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it.
I'm ready to explore the cat.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell...
I didn't. I promise.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defendo! Descendo! Depulso! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects. Confringo! Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is taller than it looks.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Revelio! Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Confringo! Accio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Revelio! Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio! Depulso! Accio! There's something here by the altar. Defendo! Confringo! Bombarda! Depulso! Accio! Reparo. Reparo.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry.
It does mention something else. It said...
Really? We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But...
I'd be interested to know what...
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But it's worthy of further study.
Do you think the pages were left?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and all. They might have been left on purpose.
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Accio! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio! Depulso! We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio! Depulso! Accio! I need to find a safe way across. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Lumos. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help. Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio,
where did you learn the
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous. It's not exactly something I can brag about.
Shouldn't I know more about what the...
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, you have to mean it.
I don't think learning the Imperious Curse is a good idea.
Really? But we've no idea what may lie ahead. But I shan't press you. I'll have your back no matter what we face in there. Here we go. Something troubling. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. What did you find?
Looks...
Hold on to that diary entry. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me...
Of course.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions it's an so...
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more.